Hey guys, this is that Snazzy iPhone guy, and today we're going to be talking about saggy butts. That's right. Now, not exactly that. We all know the SwitchEasy CapsuleRebel is a great case. Not so much in black. The saggy bottom is ever present, and it always comes down and scrapes the bottom of your iPhone. We don't like that. So what we're going to do on this video tutorial is teach you how to fix that. How to fix this saggy bottom. Now SwitchEasy probably will replace it, but the new one you're gonna get isn't any better. That's just a temporary solution before it re-sags again. So we're gonna try this and I think it'll work. I got recommended to do this by one of my listeners and I think it'll work pretty good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this blow dryer and we're gonna close the toilet just in case something bad happens. And we are going to take the saggy bottom SwitchEasy CapsuleRebel. On my hand I have the rubber band and the original little inlay that came with it. If you don't have one, you could probably find some foam to replace it or something else of that nature. Alright, so we're going to turn the blow dryer on to high heat. Do this for about 30 seconds. Once we've got the case nice and warm, a little bit, ooh yeah, that's a little bit melty. You want that. You want it to be easily malleable. Whoa, look at that. That almost rips apart, that's so melted. What we're gonna now do is take a rubber band, slam down the bottom, almost, hold on, there we go. We're gonna take it, stick it on the bottom, stick it all the way up to the top, and re-wrap one more time. Until we got this. Now this looks pretty severe. Look at that. Alright, that is pretty pulled up. I'm a little bit nervous to actually leave that alone. And there we go. It's still a little bit hot, still a little bit malleable. That's what we want. We're gonna cut and run upstairs. Be right back. Alright, so we have done that. We have gotten it and it is ready to go into the freezer. We open our freezer up, take it about a temperature of -2 degrees, and just throw it in there. Oh! Throw it in there right next to the edamame. There you go. We're gonna come back in about half an hour and see what this final product looks like. It should fix it and we'll now see. Thanks guys, and see you in a half an hour. Okay guys, here we go. This actually took a little bit. I was gone and have been gone for 5 hours, so it's been in here for 5 hours, but nonetheless, it should be good. It is definitely cold. So, yeah, let's pull this out. This baby out. Running on 3 minutes of battery. Ah! Okay. So we're going to pull this little inlay out here. Got my camcorder on. Okay, now, as you can see, that definitely contoured the shape of the case, if you can see that right there. I mean, that is major. And right now, doesn't look like a positive impact. However, we are going to let this unfreeze a little bit. Ooh, yeah, that is definitely more firm. This might have worked, guys. I might have given it too much rubber band, but that saggy bottom might be gone. Let's go get my phone. Alright, so I got the Spec Candy Shell here. Great case, by the way. If you haven't checked it out, specproducts.com. This is probably my #1. I'll do a top 5 here in a couple days because I've gotten a lot of cases since I did my top 5. And we're going to throw this down in there. Squeeze it up. And I'm going to have to disassemble this camera. Oh, we have 1 minute of battery. Let's do this, boys. Okay, so if you'll check that out, that's contoured inside. So there is it almost caves over the phone. I don't know. We'll have to check this out, guys. Try it out a little bit, and I'll come back here yet again. See you later, and stay snazzy. Okay, so it's been a few days, and I've got the chance to use this. Now, if you'll still see, I don't know if this crappy camera will pick it up, but you can still see that it is a little bit invert. I mean, it definitely doesn't sag, but once you throw the phone over it, it goes back to normal. It retains its normal shape, and this does work. You know, I can personally attest it. It's a very, very different technique. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but for right now, it still sags inwards. But when you throw the phone on, it goes perfectly on right. But I don't know. Maybe in 2 weeks it'll go back saggy again. You know, I can't tell you how long it'll work. How many times you have to do it, but for right now, for 2 days I've used it, it's been awesome. So just follow that technique, you know, blow dry it till it's really, really kind of melty, throw it in the freezer, and then pull it out, and there you go. At first you'll think, oh no, I ruined it, because it totally, if you saw mine, it was so invert, it was so concave to the rest of the case. But when you throw the phone on, it spreads it back out. I'm really, really glad I did it. Looks good, and so that's that. Thanks always, guys. This is the video tutorial of how to fix your SwitchEasy CapsuleRebel's saggy butt. Thanks, and as always, stay snazzy.